What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another On the Farm. This is episode 100. This will be a video montage, look back at all previous 99 On the Farms. So as you can see down there in the bottom left hand corner is a number 1. So this video that you are looking at right here is from episode 1 of On the Farm. Throughout the day today there will be multiple parts of a video montage put out focusing around about 15 videos each. And there will constantly be a number in the lower left hand corner telling you what number on the farm that particular video is from. I took all 99, edited out parts of each of them, and yes, it was quite the project. Let me tell you, I've spent many hours working on this project, and hopefully it turns out well and you guys all enjoy it. So like I said, throughout the day, many parts to come. I believe there's 7, 6, something like that. Anyway, it's a lot. It is quite a few. So I hope you guys enjoy a look back at all 99 on the farm. So this video was taken like 2 years ago roughly, is when we first started shooting on the farm footage down at the farm. So very cool to look back at some of this old footage and go from there. And after this video, by the way, the other parts of the montage will be the exact audio and video from the On the Farms. The reason this one's not is I wanted to explain to you guys what was going on instead of just putting it out and having everybody wonder what the heck did John do. So here is episode 2 and the infamous plowing the GoPro under footage. Oh boy, how I love this footage of plowing the GoPro under. We did, of course, find the GoPro back. I have used it many times since then. But you can see it laying on the hitch of the tractor just in front of the plow. And it's going to be plowed under here in just a second. Oh boy. There it goes. And it's gone. So, very infamous plowing the GoPro under footage on the farm, episode 2. Really glad we were recording with this camera so that we could see the GoPro fall in, because it just made for better video, right? There it is, and the plow's gonna get it here in just a second, and yeah, it's gone. But it sat there and recorded for like another hour and a half before the battery died or something. So I have all that footage still. It's just dark, and occasionally you hear like some noise of us like walking around out there or driving the tractor or whatever. It's kind of funny, actually. It is kind of funny. So but yeah, I thought this would be a really cool way to look back at the first 99 episodes of On the Farm to celebrate episode 100. Basically, I am not stopping, by the way. Somebody asked me that question recently in TeamSpeak. They're like, are you stopping the On the Farm series? I'm like, no, we are definitely not stopping the On the Farm series. There's more to film, of course, always. Yes, some of it gets a little repetitive because it's like, how many years in a row am I going to grade the lane? It happens every year, but you know, it's all good. So here we are, episode 4. And yeah, so it's been a really fun journey getting to record all of these On the Farms for you guys. I've made a lot of memories and kept a lot of memories because I have it on video to look back at now. And I consider myself to be very lucky to have that. And just even editing this project back, I'm like, I remember when I put that camera right there to film this, you know, like, or I remember, remember that asparagus harvest, or I remember the strawberries, or whatever. There's a lot of memories associated to these On the Farm series videos, and of course to the farm in general for me. There's a lot of memories that I have. Some good, of course there's some bad ones too, but you know, most of them are very good and positive and happy and all that good stuff. So yeah, here we are, gonna plant some taters in episode 5, and then hey, we're on to 6, and this is the first time that I really vlogged, and I just said it there too, but this is the first time I really vlogged ever, and I'm still not good at it. I'm not comfortable vlogging yet. I'll sit here all day in front of my computer and make videos for you guys. I'm totally cool with that, but there's something about vlogging that's just kind of strange to me still, and I can't do it in front of people still, which might sound weird to you guys, but if my dad's around, I'm like, okay, camera's going away because I just can't do it. I need to get over that. I really do. But hey, it's all good. Look at that beard, by the way. Ooh, manly beard. Here I am at the lawnmowers in episode 7 and the Power King tractor. Got my Gravely there. Very nice tractor. or lawnmower, I should say, not tractor. It's a lawnmower. The Power King is the tractor, of course. There it is. But yeah, it was actually a lot of fun going back and getting to edit all of these videos. And like I said before, there will be multiple chunks of this coming out throughout the day today. And then at the end of the day, or after all of those videos go live, there's going to be one video that's the whole thing. And I'm going to use the same voiceover track. So like I'm talking to you guys in the small chunk and the big chunk right now. So throughout the day, multiple chunks, and then later on in the day, towards the end of the day, will be one Mondo chunk. Right now, it's looking like it's going to be about almost 2 hours long. So that's why I wanted to put it out in chunks so that people could kind of watch, 15 to 20 minutes, or let's say 10 to 20 minutes at a time instead of sitting there and watching a 2-hour video. Because I know there's some of you guys that would, but I know not a lot of you guys have that kind of time. So I thought I'd break it up in multiple pieces, and you can watch it throughout the week or whenever you get around to it. I would greatly appreciate it. But I thought this would be pretty cool to go back and do it this way. Look at that asparagus montage. I want to film another one of those this year, by the way. I need to remember to do that. That asparagus can grow so much in a day. It's amazing. It honestly is amazing how much asparagus can grow in one day. It is very, very crazy. So, yeah. I remember cutting around the grain bin. I actually cut the grass for the first time at the farm the other day for this year. I should say for this year. It was very cool. We do have some footage of it, and I may have gotten the lawnmower stuck in the mud. So, on the farm episode 101, yeah, it's going to have lawnmower stuck in the mud footage. So, yeah. I'm not going to explain what happened or how it happened or how I got the lawnmower out. You guys will have to tune in next week for that. But it annoyed me greatly. Don't worry. It was kind of embarrassing too, because I had to go in the shed and be like, Dad, I need help. That's the worst, especially with a parent. You're like, I messed up. I need help. And that is, of course, exactly what happened to me the other day with the lawnmower. But like I said, you guys will tune in next week for that one. It should be a good time. Should be a very good time. In case you guys are wondering what's happening here, we found a snake that I think we actually ran over the previous week, and it laid there and like rotted because it smelled really bad. So I remember cutting the grass out there that day, and I'm like, I smelled death. You know that unique death smell? Yeah, I could smell it. So it was one of those just like, okay, got to find out where this is at. We got to take care of this smell because it's bad. It's very, very bad. But yeah, I like cutting the grass on the angle, by the way. It's fun. Here we are with the lights on our Exmark laser. We put new LED lights on there. I actually wouldn't mind getting different LED lights because one of them, only half of it works. But, they're okay. We don't use them as much as I thought we were going to use them when we put them on, but they are very nice to have and kind of handy to have on the farm. The lower right one, only half of it works anymore. So it's kind of weird. There's like 6 LEDs in there and only 3 of them work, I think. Or maybe there's 8 and only 4 work. Something like that, but I'm not sure. It's okay. It's a little dark on that side, but it's not really that big of a deal to have one out or a couple of little LEDs out. Not really a big deal. All right, what else are we getting into? Oh yeah, brush hogging the highway down at the farm. Holy crap, words are hard, guys. 99 episodes or 100 episodes into On the Farm, words are still hard. Words are very hard for me still. It's amazing how hard words can be. It really is. So, of course, before you pull out on the highway, you want to look both ways, make sure it's totally clear. When I mow the highway, I can see about half mile in each direction. So there's plenty of time for me to cross the highway. Unless somebody was going a lot faster than they were supposed to be going down there. I believe the speed limit is 55. I believe. I don't know. Nobody pays attention to it, though. They fly down there. Especially on Sundays, we get a lot of motorcycles. And, yeah, they just roll. And I do mow on Sundays down there. So, it's fun. Sometimes I have to stop a lot and let bikes go by. Cars, I don't always stop for if I know there's no debris, like trash. If there's trash, I'll tend to stop because it throws it out on the highway otherwise. So it's a whole thing. So here we are looking at our oats from 2 years ago or whatever it was now. Yeah, because we did rye last year. So yeah, it's definitely cool getting to look back. Like there's our old sprayer that we don't use anymore. We still have it just in case for parts or whatever, but we don't use it anymore. So there is that. There is that. I don't remember what I'm talking about here. Just that I'm going to spray the oats. Spray the oats. Oats worked fairly well. I think next time we're going to grow cover crop, it will be rye. It just seemed to work a little bit better. It gets taller, and the thick, like as thick as planted, is about the same between oats and rye. There's something about the rye that I just like a little bit better. But here you can see transition to the next video, episode 13. And Dad's out there rolling it down with our old roller that used to be about 8 feet wide and had a wooden tongue. That was pretty cool. We bought it off my dad's cousin. It was my dad's uncle once upon a time. And we rehabbed it and made it a little narrower at the same time. So yeah, that's all good there. You can see not all the oats died from the first spraying, but that's okay. It turned out fairly well. It worked. It worked. I don't know. Something about that rye, though. I think because the rye gets taller. And especially last year because we fertilized the rye twice. So it definitely got taller and thicker and just so much more there. And stay tuned to the montage. You will get to see that, of course. I believe, anyway. I am so, like, all these episodes run together eventually. Like, that one day, I think I put 12 hours into editing this project, so it's kind of like, whew, that's just a lot. Episode 14, Stupid Bill. Tropical Storm Bill had just come through and mowed our sweet corn down for us with all the wind and gave us a ton of rain. An absolute ton of rain. So that was kind of not good. Not good at all, but, you know, it's part of life. It happens, and that's just about all you can do is just try to pick up the pieces from Bill or whatever's going on. It's no big deal. Okay. Oh yeah, sandblasting the disc. I forgot about the disc project. Yes, tons of orange paint later. We got the disc all done. Yeah. So, yep, sanded it all down and cleaned it up real good. Lots of painting. And then we had all that rain from Bill, like I said, and it caused some flooding around the areas. This is all rainwater. This is not river water yet. It has not made it out to the rivers. The rivers were so high then that the rainwater couldn't get out, basically. So it just kind of, you know, it just kind of hung out with us for a while. But, hey, it's all good in the hood. And side effect of all that rain, by the way, and it was like June, so it was hot. Lots of grass to trim. Lots and lots of grass to trim. And yes, I wish trimming in real life was this fast and easy, but, you know, it's not always as fast. But hey, it's all good. It's part of having all the buildings and the property down there that, you know, has to be done. We don't trim as much as we should. We don't trim every week. But, you know, we do trim on a fairly regular basis. And you can see Dad's actually gone around all the buildings with the Han lawnmower first, so that when you go back to trim, there's really not that much. And it does help out quite a bit. And then, guys, we are going to be done. Like I said, if this video is coming to an end here, this is the first part of the montage. Otherwise, stay tuned for much, much more. If it's going to continue, depends on which version of the video you're watching, of course. But I do appreciate you guys watching the On the Farm series. It has been quite fun bringing it to you guys. I really have enjoyed it. And of course, here's to 100 more, right? Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already done so. And as always, toodles.